Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Bhupesh. Hope you're doing perfectly well. So today, what we're gonna talk about? We're gonna talk about another interesting session on OpenTelemetry. We have started a new playlist altogether on OpenTelemetry auto instrumentation, which is very important to do the auto instrumentation of any application pertaining whether it is Java, Python, .NET, Go, or anything else. So OpenTelemetry community provides a very good framework, or you can see binary injection, so that you can do the auto instrumentation automatically for your application. Now what we saw in the first chapter of this playlist, we simply spin up a cluster and then we created an application, and then we saw how to do it with the help of raw approach. But today we'll be doing a much more automation by, meaning we'll be setting up a cluster. You can set up any cluster, or you don't do anything onto your cloud cluster. We'll be doing installing a Cert-Manager using Helm. We'll be installing the OTel operator. Now this is a custom resource definition that OpenTelemetry community has created it, by which that will take care of your instrumentation. Now today we'll be installing with the help of Helm chart. Then we'll be setting up your collector for collecting the data, especially the metrics and traces. Then we'll be installing the instrumentation, and we'll be setting up a Petclinic application, and that will be responsible for getting the auto instrumented, and then we'll be sending the data to Grafana Cloud or any other end source LGTM stack that you have. Okay, so let's get back to the action. If you have not liked and subscribed the channel, please do that and press the bell icon so that you can get the continuous update pertaining to all the DevOps related items that I do on this channel. Now getting back to, we have a proper GitHub page on how to replicate the thing that we'll be doing in today's session. So you can follow this GitHub page and follow the video along and get it done on your cluster. Right now I already have a Minikube cluster, or you can say kind cluster, with me, and I'm hoping the kind cluster is up and running. Yeah, this is the cluster I'm talking about. Let me go back to my the folder location where my all data is present. Yeah, so I'll be doing and following this repository on this VS code basically, right? So first of all, we'll be installing the Cert-Manager Helm chart. This is needed to generate the auto certificate, open SSL certificate, and do the auto instrumentation. Sorry, not the auto instrumentation, to generate the certificates basically, right? Okay, so let me install this Cert-Manager. Let me create the metrics namespace. Perfect. So let me go to this metrics namespace. I am inside that metrics namespace. I'll install the Cert-Manager Helm chart. That I'm just all doing the prerequisite for now, and then we'll be installing the application, and we'll install the open operator. Now we'll check the Cert-Manager whether it is ready for generating certificates. So it will it is waiting for that condition available, and then it will just give me condition met or not, right? Next step is simply installing the OpenTelemetry operator. Last time we did it with the help of a manual manifest. We did it, but now this time we are installing a Helm chart. You see the command helm upgrade install OpenTelemetry operator. This is the repository that I've added, and then we are setting certain variables. This is the repository image that I'm seeing, and I'm saying admission webhook Cert-Manager enable true, which will be using this Helm chart, and then we are saying admission and webhook auto generate enable true. So these are the two important items need to enable in our Helm chart. So you see the condition has met. Now we'll go ahead and then we'll install our OpenTelemetry operator Helm chart. Okay, so this is an OpenTelemetry operator Helm chart. I'll do the KGP. Now you see the container is coming up. So now next step is once this is done, then we will, so this will just simply set up the CRDs. Okay, let me show you what it is actually installing. Kget all. So it has installed, installed one deployment, which is rolling up one pod. Okay, and there's a service, two services basically, and a replica set. So let me just simply show you the pod details. If it is running, it is still creating it. So since it is taking time, let me go ahead and then install the collector in between. So collector2.yaml. So last time we installed collector, now we install collector2. What are the difference between these two? We have just simply changed the namespace, and now we are installing the collector 2, which will collect the data and then send this data collection to this Grafana Cloud OTLP endpoint. So this is again a couple of manifests that are getting installed. In our next session, we will automate this part also, so that it becomes easy for new users to do testing at their side. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and then install this collector 2, which is responsible for collecting the data from the applications, and then it will send to the OTLP endpoint, from where it will go to Grafana Cloud, right? So let me see if my OTel collector, OTel operator pod is up now. Let me do the read the log. Sometimes the log is giving some problem in the so yeah, I'll keep this window running. So I'm just checking the OTel operator logs. It is not giving a message or errors or something like that, so which is a good sign. Now I'll go back. I've installed just the collector, the same namespace. My collector is up and running. I'll go to get service. So this is my OTel collector service, which is exposing a 4317 port where application data will be sent. Okay, this is the agent which will collect the data and then it will send to your Grafana Cloud. Like this is the OTLP endpoint. But how it will receive the data, that is the next step, right? Now next step is I'll go back and I'll install the instrumentation. What is this instrumentation.yaml is doing? Instrumentation.yaml is saying, please send all the auto instrumentation data to this endpoint, which is nothing but the endpoint which I just show you on this 4318 and 4317 Python based application. This is the fourth endpoint. For .NET, this is the endpoint. For Java, this is the endpoint, and Node.js. So currently we are instrumenting these 4 kinds of application. My instrumentation.yaml, which is being catered and monitored by the OTel operator. Okay, so today we'll be using this Java endpoint. So I'm saying please send all this data to this service, which is running a point of 4317. Okay, I think now this is pretty easy to understand. I'll go back. I'll install this instrumentation. Right now this instrumentation is created. I'll just do get instrumentation. We'll be able to see this instrumentation CRD is now running on this port number, and this is the sampling that it is doing. Right now we have done all the preparation. Let me install the application now to make it more easy. Now I install, everything is happening in the same namespace so that you can easily correlate. So first of all, we install the OpenTelemetry operator. I can do Helm list, right? And then we install the OpenTelemetry open collector, which is an agent, right? And then we install the application, and then we install the instrumentation, right? So now application is getting initialized. Okay, and yeah, next is so we are sending everything to Grafana Cloud. So I have already opened my Grafana Cloud in parallel, just to make sure that we are not wasting any time to see the matrices and the data, basically the metrics and with phrases, right? So I'll go back. I'll see whether my pod is up or not, the Petclinic pod. Yes, the Petclinic pod is up. I'll do the get service. I'll do the k port forward of Petclinic service, so that we can generate some traffic from the Petclinic application and then send it to Grafana Cloud, right? So this is my Petclinic application. What happened? Okay, KGP. So whether pod is up or not, pod is running. Petclinic service, k port forward of. Yeah, I think latency issue that is happening on my laptop. Okay, so my Petclinic is up. It was having some latency issues. I'm able to generate some traffic now. Okay, and now this is running and port forwarding my data to FootDT, and there's no error in the OTel operator, which is a good sign. And let's go back and then simply see things on my Grafana Cloud. Right, all pods are running. Yeah, there's no problem. I'll come back to my Grafana Cloud. I'll see whether the application matrices are coming or not. Right, Yeah, see, application matrices are getting spinned up, and that is, and they're getting, coming now, shooting up on your Grafana Cloud, which is a good sign. So let me go back and see what kind of matrices are coming here. I'll simply do this. I'll simply see what kind of matrices that are coming in this. These are all magic queries that I'm running. I'm able to see now the DB duration, the JVM matrices will also come. The server duration, see, the request server total duration, JVM matrices, right? So all uptime, all important red matrices, rate error duration matrices are coming. I'll go back to my traces and we'll see whether the traces are coming from this application or not. So I'll simply go back and then simply say clinic Java. I'll do for last 5 minutes, okay, and then I'll do this. I'm getting my traces also. So this is the bare minimum in auto instrumentation that we have done. We have not done anything fancy. We have simply installed my application. The auto operator is doing all the magic to make it happen, right? Now there's one more thing which I want to show you, runtime. So let's see what all error messages are coming from this application. So I can see nothing is coming. I'll generate certain error. So now errors should get propagated in last 5 minutes. I should do refresh. It should come. Yeah. You see now all errors that are generated, click 5 times, all those errors are coming. So I think that is pretty much metrics and traces are coming for that application. There is the one which I want to show. Let me go back to my application page. You will see the same thing here. You will see the Petclinic. It generally takes time to get the data here, but anyway it will come here after some time. So let me show you the some dashboard pertaining to this. You can create dashboards, that is not an important task for today. This is the OpenTelemetry ready-made dashboard that I have copied, and you see certain Petclinic, see hits are coming now. Yeah, that is pretty much. Let's me generate some more hits. It will come, all those hits will come, right? Yeah, let me go back. Let me see whether anything is coming now to the application page. See, now the application page is also having the application monitoring with Petclinic Java under, and you can see all the duration error in the rate. I was talking about this only, rate error duration, right? Duration distribution. See, I want to make it very simple, and I think with this session I have make it very clear that you can do auto instrumentation for any application. Today, for that matter, we have chosen the Java based application, but you can choose any other application and we can do more automation on this. Today we have done only installation of Cert-Manager and operator using Helm chart, but in our next session we'll be installing a collector also. I want to use Alloy. Alloy is the the latest and the greatest agent. So in our next session we'll use Alloy as an Helm chart, and then we'll see more automation or this to do the auto instrumentation. So that is pretty much. I'll take a pause. If you have doubts and queries, please note down into the comment section. And last but not the least, do not forget to like and subscribe the channel. That will give you the you know hundreds of videos pertaining to other technologies, especially OpenTelemetry, Grafana, Kubernetes, and clouds. And if you have any other further suggestions, please put down in the comment section. I'll happy to help and help you to resolve all those things. See you then. Goodbye.